what you'd want to do is go up into plan search. Before you ever add an account, you go to plan search, you go to the company name and try to look it up. Okay? So we'll do Jay's Welding then if nobody has anything. So I'm going to look for Jay's Welding. Okay? I'm just going to look for anything that starts with J.
Well, anywhere Jay's in it.
Anywhere that J is in it. I'm just going to look to make sure that there's no account out there. Okay? So if you're trying to look up a company, try to look it up first. Make sure nobody else has entered it. Okay? That's standard kind of operating procedure. Okay. So we don't find it. I'm not going to get into the B3 stuff. B3s are dead accounts. That's the do not use accounts.
Those are being used, yeah.
And you'd want to make sure that it just didn't go inactive. What can happen is an account can go inactive. It can go to the B3 status.
It can be brought up to
and then we can bring it back to active instead of re-adding it.
You can hit that button, it'll redo the
If
search.
you did, you can redo it, try again there. It didn't show again in either the B3 lookup or the regular lookup, so we're okay. So now I'm just going to do this as a fictitious account. It's a new company. We're going to call it Jay's Welding. Surprise, surprise. Don't buy anything from there because it's not very good. It's not good, that's right. Then here, I say P for potential. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where? Lead. P.
So how are we going to pick an account and not a customer number?
Just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. In the real world, in your AS400, that account number matters because it's the key. In our system, we have what we call an ID no, identification number, that is automatically assigned to a company. So you could give 100 of the same account numbers and we don't care. Okay? But behind the scenes, there's an ID number that's unique for each one of them. So we can identify them and separate them.
We can leave that blank, or you have to put something?
You have to put something in there. Customer, the little asterisk tells you that it's a required field.
Can they be duplicate of Jim's Welding if we had Jim's Welding in there yesterday?
Sure, it could be. And the case where that would come in is you're trying to penetrate a market or something, right? So you're trying to do shipbuilding or something. So you might have a potential shipbuilder, so you just P ship. You know what I mean? Then you'd have a bunch of P ships out there. And if they ever come to fruition, then you could change the account numbers. The lead allows us to track it by lead program, so if you were doing that, you'd be able to go back and see your results for shipbuilding.
Yeah, and we can track that it used to be a lead, and now it is a real count, so we can show you that's a lead to turn into a real account.
And I don't like Richie and Herb, so I'm going to put my account in their territory. So we go there. Trucking route is not required. Phone number, I don't know phone number up here, so I'll just put in corporate's number, okay? Okay, fax you can put in, but it's not required. We do like to get this SIC code, and we're going to be at 3599, okay? Website is www.jayswelding.com. Okay. Inside sales, outside sales. I don't know. What's your number?
212.
212. Inside, is it 99 or 0?
It's 186.
186. That's fine. Okay. You don't do a VA association, so mailing address is 123 somewhere. City is any city around here?
Bridgeport.
Bridgeport? There you go, that's an easy one. Thank you.
Yes,
Bridgeport.
Hey, what's a letter between friends? It's just keyboard too, just for the record. What is it?
6604.
6604. County.
Fairfield.
And then see here where it says copy mail address to physical address. That's what we would do. It copies it over for us. Allows us to move down. It's a lead. We can put in any of the other information we want from here. I'm just going to say update at this point. Okay.
Yeah, that's just a company, right? Not
a. This is a company. It's going to force you to put in a contact. When I click update, it'll force you to do a contact. It's saying new customer. It's our default. Unfortunately for you, I'm going to put me in there. So that way you'll know that it's fictitious. If we wanted to put a call cycle in there, you can see that the only one we have right now is a cold call, which let's say we did with him. Okay, so there's a rehash. If he had an email address, you would put it in. Okay. And then we would accept that. You
Cell
say,
phone number, if you had it.
if you had it, you put it all in, that's good. All the information you can put in here is fantastic. The first one you add is gonna be the primary contact, okay? And then beyond that, if you later have to change that, you guys will get into that. We'll just update it, and now we can say, okay, we're pushing you to think about it. So what products do they buy from us? I'm gonna buy a little angle. I'm holding the control key down. I'll buy some expanded metal. I might buy some pipe. I might buy some plate, sheet.
Can we have something there for all?
No,
No, because
you don't
You
want
can-
all.
If you want it all, you click the first one, you shift click the last one,
Yeah.
select them all.
Yeah, what he's saying is just come here. Actually, if you want them all,
You
you
can
just
just
drag.
drag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
drag.
you put it.
Okay.
What is
I didn't
request-
move it over
what's
yet.
request new product?
That'll send a request to me to put a new product in that list.
That's for our people to say if there's a product that's not in there you
It
want.
says request new one and add new one at the bottom. That's cute.
Okay. Now it's asking me, do I have any tools that I want to use? I want to say I'm a focus account. So I'm just going to come down here and become a focus account. Okay. And I'm going to update that. Chapin's the only one that's going to compete with me for my business. And do I belong to any manufacturer codes? No. Okay. And that does it.
Takes us right back to where we were.
Okay, so we're back to where we were.
Try again and then switch.
Okay, so there's Jay's welding. Okay, so now if I come out here to the plan search, and that I just added an account. Okay, I'm done now. But if I come out here to tools, right, and I said that I was a focus, right? So if I click on focus and I say show me my focus accounts, there's Jay's welding. Okay. I go back. What else did I do? I bought products, yeah. So I'll take off focus, right?
You click start over.
So we're gonna use the growth as target.
Yes.
And
And
you'll
focus is-
change the word growth to target and it
Yes.
won't work.
Yes.
I say, who buys angle from me? I do a search. There's Jay's welding because I said I bought angle when I set it up. That type of thing. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. That's how to add an account. If you're in an account, I think we already went through that. But if you're in an account, we got to have it right. And you wanted to add a contact, right? You go to the company and add a contact and add an action item right up top. So you have those two right there. Add a call report is right here. And that should make you all dangerous.